Hello and welcome to Silver Edition. I'm your host, Bree Lucci, and today my guest is Diane Mikelbank. Thank you so much for coming on our program.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
All right, so for our audience, could you please tell me a little bit about yourself and how long have you been working with the Senior Center?
Sure. So my name is Diane Mikelbank. If the name sounds familiar to people in the Monona Grove School District, I am married to Kevin Mikelbank, GDS middle school PE teacher,
yep,
and volleyball coach.
Yep,
So
yep.
We live in McFarland. We have two children, a 20-year-old daughter who goes to UW-Madison and a sophomore at McFarland High School. And I've been working at the Senior Center for 22 lovely years.
That sounds absolutely incredible. So why don't you walk us through a day of being the director of the Senior Center? What does that look like?
Yeah, so every day's a little different. So walking in the door, we figure out what's going on for the day, making sure the room is set up, we have the equipment we need, and everything kind of looks nice and neat. Around 9 o'clock, volunteers and seniors start coming in, so we welcome them, guide them to whatever rooms they're going to, and get to know them a little bit better. But our direct contact and one-on-one time with our seniors really helps us to give a personal program for them. So
it's a nice community.
It's things that they want to do. Programs happen usually in the morning. We do a room flip in the two rooms that we have at the Senior Center, and then we have other programs in the afternoon.
Okay.
In between programs, of course, we do emails and meetings, and every month we do a 20-page newsletter, so we're working on that, and do a lot of program planning. So contacting speakers and entertainers, confirming with ones that are coming up in the next weeks. So just kind of keeps us busy, what has happened, what's happening, and looking ahead.
It's like a revolving door of everything. It's
always
changing.
Right. There's always something to do.
Gotta keep it new.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some of the programs that are currently offered at the Senior Center?
Yeah, we do weekly programs and monthly programs.
Okay.
Weekly we do card games such as bridge, euchre, canasta, sheep's head. Monthly groups such as bingo, support groups. We do a stamp camp, like a rubber stamp card making class. We do a memory cafe. So we do some things monthly, and then we sprinkle in special events. So if it's a holiday celebration or a special speaker, we throw those in as well.
That's awesome. So your monthly ones do you have like regulars that come in? It's a very constant thing?
That's very common. Yeah. Many of our seniors come in for just certain programs or groups. If you're a euchre player, you come in every Wednesday afternoon, or you might just come in monthly. If you're a bingo player and you only play bingo, we might only see them once a month. But we have other people who come in multiple times a week, sometimes multiple times a day for different programs that we offer.
Okay, so speaking of like our monthly programs that you kind of have going on, do you have different companies that come in and talk about different topics?
We actually do. Local businesses have a lot of valuable information to share. So whether it's a health-related topic or it might be financial planning or real estate, we do love to tap into our local businesses to come on in, share a little information. Our big focus is that it's information only. Our seniors are really turned off by a sales pitch. So, you're welcome to come on in and speak, but it's information only. You're not saying sign up for our insurance plan or anything like that. So.
Yeah, you're trying to be a resource, not trying to push something.
Absolutely. That's a huge part of what we do, is providing resources. Yeah.
So with those resources, what are some of the favorite programs, the favorite resources that you guys use?
Yeah, so post-pandemic, one of my favorite things that we started bringing back is our memory cafe. So this is a group that helps those with dementia and their caregivers to give them an outing, to do something social and be with other people. We've started a dementia caregiver support group and a memory cafe every month to kind of give an outlet to those. During the pandemic, a lot of seniors were only offered virtual options, and not every senior's an online user. So for caregivers especially, this was a big gap in their life. Yeah. So bringing that back was really huge. Other favorites, we do a low vision support group. Oh. So people with low vision and sometimes their caregivers come in once a month, and we talk about resources and how to cope with vision loss.
Yeah.
Some have had no vision their entire lives, and some just lost their vision as an adult. So everybody has a little different story to tell, but they can all learn from one another. So that's another favorite. We do an off-site event called bird and nature adventures at the Aldo Leopold Nature Center.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. It's like a guided nature walk. So they all meet at Aldo Leopold, and it's a different topic every month. They do like, who's left in November? Like what birds and what creatures are still left in November?
Yeah, who hasn't migrated yet?
Exactly. So those are fun, just getting outside of the senior center walls and doing a program elsewhere.
Yeah.
So
it seems like the senior center isn't just for seniors, honestly. It's a whole community of resources and support groups and just different activities.
Absolutely. And we get that question a lot.
Yeah.
People say, how old do you have to be to come to the senior center? And I tell them, frankly, we don't check IDs. if you can benefit from our programs.
If you don't have your AARP card, you're not allowed in.
Right, exactly. No, nothing like that. And even if you aren't a senior but you want to be involved or you have time, volunteer opportunities are always an option. We have volunteers at our center every day. They answer the phones, they take appointments, they even lead programs. So there's always an opportunity for people at our senior center.
Awesome. And I heard you guys have a store there too. So could you tell me a little bit about your store and kind of what's going on there currently?
Sure. We have a fantastic little craft store. We call it Craft Market. Everything created in that market is from our participants. So regular participants who come to our senior center, and it's run by them as well.
That's so cool.
So they make it look pretty, they change it out for the seasons, they put all the tags on, they manage the money. They even do like little sales here and there where they'll pull everything out and bring out their holiday best. So I brought a few items for you to take a look at.
Right here.
There are great seasonal items. We even have a model.
And look at this. Yes, we have a model.
Fantastic aprons. They're reversible.
Here, wait, you gotta come over here.
So
there we go. Yeah.
If you're getting ready for that holiday gift giving, this is the place to go. Unique, handmade items for the holidays.
They're so cute. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
This is just.
Yeah.
This is the sweetest little thing.
And baby clothing. Look at the buttons on this sweater. If you can.
Oh my goodness.
Come in close, little
so
puppies.
Cute. We got little puppies on this. Oh my goodness. I absolutely am in love. So are these knitted by like members of the community or like in the senior center as a class or just?
They don't necessarily do them together, although our craft group does meet every week. But many of them, they just have a hobby. They like to do these things at home, and all their family members maybe have their fill of baby sweaters and items, so they need an outlet to continue to do their craft. They're very talented and honestly very reasonably priced. So it's a great place to pop in for gift giving.
Yes.
So during our office hours, so we're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30.
Okay, cool.
Pop on in and do some shopping.
Oh my gosh, definitely come check this out. This stuff is so cute and it's very reasonably priced for the amount of effort that I'm sure goes into this.
Absolutely. It's the best deal in town.
That is, I'd have to agree. So I'd also like to talk briefly about your Winnequa Park series. So what's going on there?
Yeah, so we have a friends group, Friends of Monona Senior Center, and they really run the whole show. Beginning of January, they start the process of acquiring sponsors, business sponsors who will make the whole thing happen financially. And they will book all the bands, coordinate everything. So a great free community event completely put on by our volunteers with the Friends of Monona Senior Center.
Awesome.
They are amazing. They do a great variety of bands that draw different crowds every time. They bring in food carts. So so they really are the backbone of that program. They've been doing it for years, and they'll continue to do that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun concert, I'm sure.
Yeah, they do 4 every summer, so usually starting mid-July until early August. And this friends group does more than just the concerts. They've developed and really brought back after the pandemic a welcome bag for new seniors to Monona. All the goodies you can come up with, our newsletters and resources in the area, putting in a little swag item here or there, just welcoming seniors to Monona. If you haven't been here before, it shows them where they might find a good pizza restaurant or where to go for
just a little
volunteering.
Helpful tips and tricks of Monona that we've picked up.
Yeah. So,
gosh.
So love the welcome bags
Yes,
that they put together.
Amazing welcoming committee.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you guys.
Right.
I mean, I'd love to have a welcoming bag coming in here.
Right. So they really make people feel welcome to Monona.
Awesome. Well, as we wrap up our show today, do you have anything else you'd like to share with our viewers?
Yeah, I really just wanted to share, if you're interested in checking out the Senior Center, whether you're a senior or not, we have an open house scheduled at the end of October, October 26th, from 3 to 5. Just pop on in. It's free. You can find out about volunteerism, programs we have to offer. A lot of our resource providers are going to be there too, with vending, different information about that. Remember volunteer opportunities.
For our students here, we have an NHS club and we have Key Club who are volunteering things, so that's a great opportunity for students too.
Yes, absolutely. Always interested in working with students, and seniors love that intergenerational opportunity. So we've got lots of things to offer.
That is so exciting. Diane, thank you so much for coming on the show today. And if you guys would like to see more episodes of Silver Edition, please visit the Monona Community Media or Monona Go page or YouTube. And you can find those on your smartphone on the App Store. So thank you everyone so much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.